They are the best home ice team. We got a scrap here. Gudbranson and Jeannot. Two big boys, tough customers here. Erik Gudbranson swinging the rights. Couple of jabs by Jeannot. Gudbranson trying to get back up to his feet, and he does. This fight's going to continue. Right hand from Jeannot.
He's got a big right hand, Tanner Jeannot, and so does Gudbranson. If he lets it go,
those left jabs.
He throws from way downtown. They both do.
What a bout here. Uppercut attempt from Jeannot. Overhand right from Gudbranson. There it is. Jeannot countering.
He's a fighter. Both these guys are fighters. They're scrappy. You see Jeannot. Little whisper in the air there out of respect and flex of the jaw because he took a couple. And when you fight Erik Gudbranson, you know you're in a fight. And for Jeannot, it's the same thing. There was a couple times this looked like it was over. But no, they wanted to keep going. That's a good old-fashioned scrap. So before the commercial break, if we go back, little chat here. Gudbranson says not today, shows him a little bit of his strength. He sees Jeannot. And then you wait during the TV timeout. Is the coach going to leave you on the ice? Is Jeannot going to be on the ice? So as they line up, right here, Gudbranson wants it. They knew it was going to happen. It's shake the gloves and see what happens next. Now, I will say during that TV timeout, I saw Adam Fantilli come over to Jared Boll, who's on the bench today, and have a little conversation. I don't want to speculate, but Jared Boll is a great fighter in the National Hockey League. I think he asked him maybe for a tip or two on someone. Here we got another one.
Here we go. Mathieu Olivier going to go with Mark Kastelic. Quick right from Olivier there. They trade some shots. Right hand connects from Olivier. And another one. Underneath. Olivier still firing. Uppercut.
And Kastelic just trying to stay close there, and it was right from the start. He knew Olivier wanted to square off. He just cruised right in. And he took more than he gave, and he's not happy. He couldn't get his feet set because Mathieu Olivier would not let him. He just kept pumping the rights. Rick Bowness likes a little nastiness. Well, he's got it here this afternoon. And the Boston Bruins, they like to get after this type of game as well. There's head coach Marco Sturm. Where's this going to go? Here's Olivier. And there's Kastelic. And watch Kastelic come in. He's going to cruise and come in for that. He's lucky to get caught on the way in, but Olivier's helmet comes off, but you can see him. He stays square to the fighter. And when you get your head down like that and Olivier's got his head up, it's tough. So who's next?
Well, Bruins have the league leader in penalty minutes.
Dellandrea got a stick on it. Now Parson in for Fox. Parson in once again. Cross ice for Gavrikov. And now Rempe drops the gloves with Reaves at center ice. You just mentioned, Dave, their battle in Toronto last season. Two heavyweights in the National Hockey League.
So the size advantage belongs to Rempe, of course. Got those long arms. And the fight experience in the NHL certainly belongs to Reaves. As they eventually grapple with one another here.
Both players lose their helmets as they continue to throw punches.
And I tell you, Rempe's conditioning's a factor here too. This guy's hung in there. He's taken a couple punches. He's given a couple. And this is a spirited bout. Ends with Rempe. Little rabbit punches.
The main event at Madison Square Garden. Center ice, Rempe and Reaves.
Wow. There's a lot of activity during that one, folks. Both teams' respective benches acknowledging the combatants in the heavyweight as Yeah, Reaves puts a hit on Parson and up the face-off, and that's just kind of bumped in, and that precipitates two guys getting after one another. Reaves just kind of leans into an unsuspecting Parson, and then right away Rempe goes.
Stanley after it on the boards. Bumped by Johansson. Stanley trying to feed it in front. Blocked by Middleton. Johansson goes after it. Gloves come off. Logan Stanley and Jake Middleton. Middleton at 6'3", taking on 6'7" Stanley. Two tough customers here, and Stanley using his reach. Gets a few rights in early. Middleton comes back with a couple of his own.
Two big, tough boys. And a lot of good ones early from Stanley and some real solid ones late by Middleton. And then eventually the takedown. And I'm not sure. I thought Stanley's last throw might have gone off the ice. It looked like when he swung down, he might have hit the ice. But he looks to be okay. Middleton is down low with Stanley here as they're into the boards. And I mean, there just wasn't a lot that happened that would set it off either. Just a quick little whisper conversation like, hey, you want to go? And Christmas season is over. And now it's buckle down time. And there you see the shots at the end that Middleton threw. Stanley early, Taze goes over.
Now Kapanen will step in against Midden, a couple of rookies here. Kapanen tied for first among rookies. And we're going to have another bout. It's going to be Zadorov and Xhekaj. They're going to go out to center ice to do it. Xhekaj a left that missed. Zadorov a right hand. They grab a hold. Xhekaj right that missed. Zadorov just popped him on the chin. Zadorov a couple of right hands. He's got Xhekaj staggered. Xhekaj's lost his helmet, as is Zadorov. Xhekaj with a couple of lefts. Zadorov wrestles into the ice. And another outstanding bout.
It looked like Zadorov had him in trouble, and then Xhekaj come back very impressively, but another great bout, as you right, John. Two heavyweight bouts here in the first period.
Boston, number 91. Montreal, number 72. 5 minutes each for fighting.
Well, Zadorov came in leading the league in penalty minutes. Xhekaj not far behind him. He's 7th.
One of only 2 defensemen in the NHL who are also their team's leading scorer. And we've got a big-time scrap at center ice. Mathieu, Olivier, and Ryan Reaves. And here we go. This is a heavyweight tilt.
Like 2 of the best.
They're both throwing bombs. And Olivier landed the last one. What a scrap at center ice between 2 tough men in this league.
I think he got on that particular one where Reaves got knocked down. It was actually the elbow of Olivier coming back and caught him with the elbow more than the punch. But this is Olivier had his helmet on. Reaves had lost it, and they, as you said, were throwing bombs. And here's the elbow coming back. Watch right, coming right there. And that first one caught him, and then down he went. Those 2 of the heavyweights in the league.
David Pastrnak. Swayman was outstanding in goal, but here we go.
Here we go. It's going to be Ross Johnston, Taylor Jeannot. Saw this one coming. Jeannot a couple of right hands. Johnston a right. Jeannot has him at close quarters. Johnston a right. Johnston another right. Jeannot a right. Jeannot another right. Johnston a jersey jab. Jeannot a right. Jeannot a right. Johnston's lost his helmet. Jeannot a left. Johnston a body shot. Jeannot a right. Jeannot another right. jersey coming up over his head. Jeannot a right hand, Jeannot a right, Jeannot another right, Jeannot a right to the body. Johnston trying to get his hands free. Jeannot a right cross, Jeannot a right to the body. They're still going, and now the linesman will step in. What about for Tanner Jeannot's first as a Boston Bruin? So in the warm-up, Tanner Jeannot and Ross Johnston were having a long conversation, and you had to imagine this was a part of it.
Yeah, and then in the first period, we had a little body contact between the two, where Johnston was the aggressor, you know, and made solid body contact with Jeannot. And we said, stay tuned. Here's the net result. Great bout by Jeannot. You know, it was a pretty good time for it, too, because the Bruins took that 2-1 lead, and then they give it up in quick order. You had the building going. You had the mitten chance.